Yo, what's up with it, y'all? It's JD, Travelsthenix, and I'm back with another quick video. In today's video, I wanted to tell you guys a story about how I made $30,000 with cryptocurrency, and also how I lost most of it, but now I'm slowly getting it back. Now, before we get into the video, if you're interested in travel, fitness, overall growth content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can get updated every time I drop new content. So let's get back into the story. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to my young homies, like my little brother Kwame. He's the one who actually put me up on cryptocurrency, and this was like, man, I want to say early 2017. Early 2017, I remember Bitcoin was only $1,000, and he kept on telling me about it, and I was like, nah, I don't believe in it. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem legit to me. And then he was telling me about how people buy stuff on the black market and all that. I'm like, man, I'm not really trying to get involved in none of that. Anyways, fast forward maybe about 8 months, or maybe fast forward about 8 months, maybe around like September. He hit me up again and was like, hey, look, remember that Bitcoin I was telling you about? He was like, it's at $8,000 now. He was like, man, that shit done went up 8 times. So at that point, I was like, man, it might be something to this. Let me take a look. So I started hitting up, started reading little articles online, checking little stuff on YouTube about Bitcoin and about all these cryptocurrencies. And I was thinking to myself at the time, I was like, man, I don't really want to spend $8,000 on a Bitcoin right now, especially since I could have got it for $8,000. So then he was telling me about all these other different alternative coins, what they call altcoins, and how a lot of these coins haven't really taken off yet. So for those of you who are familiar with cryptocurrency and the cryptocurrency space, right around that time in 2017 was right when they had what they call an alt season. And that's when all the alternative coins, all those smaller coins, all take off and do major numbers. So before all those altcoins had taken off, I started doing my research on a few different coins that I might have wanted to invest in. So what I did was I invested in a bunch of different things. I just diversified my portfolio with my cryptocurrencies. I remember I was invested heavily in Stellar Lumen. I had some XRP, I had some Ripple, I had some Litecoin, Ethereum, I had a little bit of Bitcoin, and then I had a bunch of other little smaller alternative coins. Plus it was just some that I just was like, you know what, I want to just take a chance on these and just see what it do. And at the time, I had just moved back from Japan, and if you guys have seen some of my content before, I had a pretty successful Airbnb business when I was in Japan. So I actually had a lot of spare money just to invest, and a lot of spare money just to, kind of see what I wanted to do with it. And at the time I was like, you know what, why not just put some money into some cryptocurrency? So at then I was a novice, and I really didn't know anything about investing at the time. And still, even to this day, I would still consider myself a novice with cryptocurrency, and I still wouldn't consider myself somebody who's really an expert in investing. And this story right here is just strictly for entertainment and just to share with you guys my experience dealing with cryptocurrency. It's not financial advice or anything of that nature. This is just purely just entertainment and purely just a story I wanted to share with you guys. But anyways, guys, like I said before, I started investing heavily in cryptocurrency. And when I mean heavily, I'm not talking about maybe what might be heavily to you. It was heavily to me at the time. I was putting in thousands of dollars into cryptocurrency. And I think overall, during that alt season of 2017, I think I invested maybe like $10,000 to $12,000. So with that being said, the reason why I invested so much money into it is because every time I was making an investment and every time I would buy more cryptocurrency, especially when I was buying like Stellar Lumens, XRP, Ripple, Ethereum, Litecoin, all of them, they were all growing at a super rapid rate. So it's like every single time I made an investment, my investments were doubling, my investments were tripling, my investments were growing 4x. And then I remember at the end of alt season, which was around like December 2017, my portfolio had gotten to like $45,000. So I probably had made over $30,000 at that point. And I remember everybody was telling me like, man, you should just take all that money out and get this, or take all that money out and just put it in the bank. And at the time I was thinking to myself, man, I actually think that cryptocurrency is going to get a lot bigger, and this is more of a long-term play for me. So I want to actually just hold this money in there, and even if it dips down and comes back up, I want to just wait it out, and maybe 4, 5, 10 years down the line, this might be something that I can actually look at as some retirement money. And this is something that I can make a significant amount of money on, not just something where I could just take the money out and be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna buy me a new car, or I'm just gonna buy me some material item or something like that. I was thinking more of a long-term play. And to be honest with you, I'm still thinking about a long-term play when it comes down to cryptocurrency. But anyways, to make a long story short, I remember I had my biggest position in XLM, which is Stellar Lumens. And at the time, I think Stellar Lumens, when I had bought Stellar Lumens, the majority of the coins I bought at Stellar Lumens was like at 15 cents. And Stellar Lumens had got all the way up to like, maybe it was like 90 or 92 cents or something like that. Whatever it was, I was winning humongous in Stellar Lumens. And honestly, at that point, I was really thinking about I almost had made a trade to trade all my Stellar Lumens back into Bitcoin. And in hindsight 2020, of course, I wish I would have done that, because I would have been sitting on over like 1.5 Bitcoin, I think, at the time. And if I would have done that and kept the Bitcoin all the way till today, Bitcoin's sitting at like 34,000 or whatever it's at right now. So it would have been a major move, and it would have been a major win for me at the time. But you know, like I said, hindsight's 2020. You can never predict the market, and if you did, then if we could all predict the market, we'd all be rich. But of course we can't, and I took a major L in terms of not converting that money into Bitcoin at the time when my gut intuition had told me to. And you know, for whatever that's worth, my gut intuition told me to do it, but I didn't do it. And you know, with all that being said, guys, I still have my position in cryptocurrency. I didn't sell any of it, and that's the beauty of investing money that you don't necessarily need at the time. And honestly, I probably invested a little bit too much money at the time, and I was investing too fast, and I wasn't taking the advice of some people who are around me. And one person in particular is one of my friends who has a pretty good background in investments, and now a really good background in terms of cryptocurrency, because he studied the space and he's picked up a vast amount of knowledge about cryptocurrency over the last 3.5 years. And that's my homeboy, who has a YouTube channel out there called the Crypto Free Press. And if you guys want any information about cryptocurrency, I highly recommend that you tune into the Crypto Free Press. He has daily news vlogs. He also has content about how you can earn free cryptocurrency. He gives you the breakdown on a lot of different cryptocurrencies, what cryptocurrencies might be good to invest in, which ones might be good to stay away from, and just basically the updated news in the space. Everything in the cryptocurrency world moves at a rapid pace. So if you really want to stay up to date, you need to be following somebody who's keeping their ear to the streets, per se. But anyways, guys, like I said, my money went all the way down in cryptocurrency, and it went all the way down to, who knows, maybe at the low point, even the money that I invested probably went down to like $5,000. And now that we're starting to see a little bit of a bull run, my investments are starting to creep back up into that green territory again, which is a great thing. But like I said before, I'm actually in it for the long haul. I actually believe in cryptocurrency, and I honestly am not really looking to take out any of my investments for, I don't know, I would say the next 3, 4, 5 years. So with that being said, guys, one mistake that I really made in terms of investing in cryptocurrency is that I got excited in what they like to call in the cryptocurrency space FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. And I was just spending crazy amounts of money. Just because I had extra money to invest, I was just like, nah, I gotta put 1,000 in right now. Oh shit, it's going up even more, I gotta put 2,000 in. Oh shit, Bitcoin went to that, let me put 3,000 in. That's the way that I was investing. And now that I have a little bit more experience, and I've been able, over the last 3.5 years, been able to watch the market go up, go down, level out, go up, go down, level out, and now it's skyrocketing back up. Now my investment strategy is more dollar cost average, and that's actually something that my homeboy who runs the Crypto Free Press was telling me about back in 2017. He was telling me that you should just go with a dollar cost average, have a certain amount of money that you put into your investments every week, and don't get too happy and don't get too excited because you can't time the market. And timing the market is trying to get the market at its very bottom and then sell out when it hits its very peak. So at the end of the day, you can't time the market. So I would recommend, if you are going to invest in cryptocurrency or you're going to invest in anything else, just go with the dollar cost average. It's the safe, conservative approach, and over the long run, your investments are going to compound with interest. And with cryptocurrency, man, honestly, the sky is the limit with it. Who knows where cryptocurrency is going to go from here? Right now it's at 34,000. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 5 months Bitcoin might get to $50,000. But of course, this is definitely not advice. I don't have any facts behind this. But if you want to have more insight, go check out the Crypto Free Press, because he's got a lot of information in terms of the crypto game, and you could probably learn a thing or two, and maybe you can start your investment journey with cryptocurrency, because I think there's a lot of gains to be made, and especially with the inflation that we're dealing with in the economy, and they're just printing money out like it's nothing. You know what I mean? So the dollar's going to be getting weaker, and assets like cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these things are going to get stronger and more valuable as time goes on. And you know, hey, if you can make a good amount of money while you're on the way with these investments, I highly recommend it. As far as technology and as far as keeping up with the times, I highly recommend that you just don't get left behind. Even if you're not going to invest a boatload of money in a cryptocurrency, you might want to just put something small in to get your feet wet. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to share with you guys my story of how I made a huge profit in terms of cryptocurrency. And I could have taken that profit, could have took all that money out, but I didn't, and I'm playing the long game, and we'll see where it goes from here. I think I made the smart decision. You guys can leave it in the comment section and let me know if you guys think I made the smart decision, or if I was an idiot for not taking a $30,000 profit when I had the opportunity back in December 2017. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video today. If you guys enjoyed the cryptocurrency talk, I might make a few more videos about cryptocurrency in the near future. Also, one thing I'm definitely planning on doing is having my homeboy from the Crypto Free Press back on my platform and back on my channel, so we can do another live. So I'll update you guys on when we're gonna have a live cryptocurrency talk session with the Crypto Free Press. If you guys are interested in that, please let me know in the comment section. I want to know if people are interested in that type of content and interested in learning more about investments and this new technology with the blockchain and all these digital assets and things like that. But anyways, guys, I hope everybody's having a great day. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.